shake it off.
Yeah. I'm saying, man, you know how I was when you met me, man. I'm a player. Recognize game, I'm the freak of the week. I run around town, skeet like my sneaks. Crazy court vision, so you know I don't miss. Hit 'em short or long range, all draws like.
Hey there, I am going to be in your living rooms, I am going to be in your kitchens, and sometimes even in your bedrooms late at night. So I thought I would introduce myself before I just show up unannounced. My name is Ron Shumpert. That's right, Shumpert. Hey Oprah, it's Ron Shumpert, and I hear that you are looking for a talk show host for the Oprah Winfrey Network. And I just want to say, look no further, because I would love to be the next pup coming out that kennel of talk show hosts along the lines of Rachel Ray, Nate Berkus, Dr. Oz, and Dr. Phil. Hi, I'm your host, Ron Shumpert, and you're watching our very first episode of Ron Shumpert Presents. On tonight's show, we're going to visit some of my favorite Milwaukee neighborhoods and talk with some of their residents, as well as giving you an inside look at what the Milwaukee Ale House does and upholding a rich Milwaukee tradition. I am a people pleaser by nature, and so whenever we're producing a show, we're having our meetings, I go from that premise of what the viewer would want to see. I want the viewer to have that extreme experience. I want the viewer to say, when they're done watching this program, is an hour has gone by already? We're done already? And so we're committed to that on Ron Shumpert Presents to give you that experience. Our premiere in a Twin City at the Whiskey Junction with 3 judges, 6 contestants, and 1 winner. That's coming up next. We are location at the Whiskey Junction here in Minneapolis. Want to have you stand right over here, Niall? We're going to ask you a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am a senior in high school, and I'm a singer-songwriter from Minneapolis.
Okay. And how do you feel about going into this performance? Do you feel a little bit nervous? What do you feel?
I'm very excited. I mean, I've done these kind of things before, so it's excitement.
Kristen, how did you feel about your performance?
I felt good.
All right. So, were you a little bit nervous?
I wouldn't say nervous, excited.
Okay, so we're going to have Water critique your performance, and go ahead, Water.
I will have to agree, Derek. That was very good.
Thank you.
Absolutely. What do you think, audience?
Born and raised in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and growing up, I was a pretty talkative kid. I remember on every report card I would get, Ron does really well in school, but he talks entirely too much. So here's the deal. After the photo shoot, I have a big surprise for my friends, and hope they will like it. So keep it a secret. Daryl from Divine Photography, and I'm just going to follow his lead and see what his direction leads me to. So. And my friends at the Magical History Tour are going to do something very special for us, so listen up. They're going to give us free access to their Segway, so you're going to get to ride your very own Segway! Yes! We will run the gamut of different topics. Certainly, we're going to do the very serious topics, and then we're going to also do the fun and entertaining topics as well. All right, let's welcome Amir to the show. Give him a nice round of applause. We try to combine education and entertainment. A lot of people don't think that you can have a show for young people that can be educational, and we are set out to prove them wrong.
You know, being that in college and right after, I was kind of, that guy with the sparkle in his eyes who, everyone had no doubt, he'd make it. And
so you're the guy that people will go to for advice. You're the guy who was always at B. I also think that it's, again, goes back to what I was saying before, is that we're defining ourselves by labels and careers. And I think that's a big part of it. And if you used to be a person who was always the person, the go-to person, and now that role is reversed, you kind of withdraw because you know, that's who you used to be. I'm no longer the star. I'm no longer the person that everyone goes to. And so now you kind of feel you don't have any self-worth because of that.
But at the same time, if I come to think about it, it's like, I don't even know what I want anymore.
So let's go back to a very important point you just said. You lost yourself. You felt lost in that, you know, listening to everyone else. And that's, again, that's where the problem lies in, is that if you know who Amir is and you accepted him for who and what he is, then it wouldn't matter what they think. The producers here on this show and myself, we are committed to informing our audience and making sure that they have that epiphany, that aha moment, that epiphany within each episode. It's kind of the premise for each episode and a focus. Alicia says that someone who will listen to her, care about her, and be respectful, that's what you want. Is that what you're looking for?
Definitely.
Okay, tell me about your past relationships and what happened with them. Are you in one now? You're single, or?
I actually do have a boyfriend right now.
Okay, how's that working for you?
It's kind of hard because he's in the Marines.
Oh,
So,
okay.
as far as that goes, it is what it is.
How long have you been together?
We've been on and off for 3.5 years.
Oh, on and on. On and on?
Yeah, on and
That's
off.
a different story, right?
No.
Real story.
Every relationship has its hard times, and I guess the best way to get out of a hard time is just to end the relationship.
Is it a
So,
long distance relationship?
8 hours.
Now, contrary to what many people may believe, I believe that there is an audience there for young people who want to be fed intelligent info. The key is that you have to be entertaining as well. So what did you like about the East Side?
I really like all the people, and there's always a lot going on. Like, it's not really quiet around here.
Yeah, it's always
And
something
so,
going on, yeah.
You know, I'm never bored. Like, even if I am, I can just go walk down the street and find something going on.
Oh, really, really awesome rooms here.
Thank you.
Wow. What are these quotes?
Oh yeah, these are like just famous quotes that I post on like.
Yeah, what's your favorite?
Well, mine would be by Richard Bach. The meaning I picked, the one that changed my life. Overcome fear, behold wonder.
What do you know about brewing? Do you know?
I don't know anything, so you have to teach me from the beginning to end.
All right. Well, first thing you need to know is there's 4 ingredients to beer.
Okay.
First ingredient is malt, but then when you want to add color and flavor to your malt or your beer, you roast the malt, and that gives it color. So this right here is called caramel malt. We'll try a little bit of this.
Okay.
Put that sample down. Try this. It's gonna be a little bit crunchy. It's gonna have a little bit different flavor. It's not gonna be as sweet. It's gonna be a little bit more roasted or bitter.
I can definitely tell the difference between the first one you showed me.
Have you ever made creme brulee or something like that, or like caramel in the kitchen?
Okay.
Same concept.
So how does it feel living in this neighborhood and being a part of this rich history that North Point has?
Yeah, I think all of us really feel like caretakers. We feel like we're owning a piece of history, but we also have a responsibility to preserve that and pass it along for the next generation.
So if you had to sum up North Point in one word, what would it be?
I would use the word convenient. It's a very convenient place to live. You're close to the lake, you're close to the yacht club, you're close to the beach, you're close to the bars and restaurants and shops. You really are within a 5-minute walk of almost anything you need.